Well, hey guys, today is October 2nd, and I am back home and just hanging out with the birds. That white one right there, that's Dora the Explorer. She gets into everything, goes all over the place, but no, I'm just relaxing. Um, Debris piles from cutting and splitting wood. I got one stack back over or pile back over there. I still got to get stacked. My wood shed back over there is full, and I got darn near another quarter wall stacked up, or wood stacked up against the fence on the other side of the yard. And that is my toy. All right. Just briefly, this trip to Westside was fair to Midland, all things considering. Couple things to talk about that happened, and one, I apologize for our trying to remember which night it was. I want to say first night. First night, second night. No, it was second night. Yes, it was second night out. Having what? Quit picking at me, birds. But the second night out, with all the twinkle lights that was going on, and there was definite movement. It was just dark enough to barely be able to see it. So it's almost like, am I actually seeing that or not? But when Harad was there, the one thing that he did, and this is like, I don't remember if it's the second or third time. I'm wanting to say the third time it's happened that I've seen red eye glow. And he was 30 yards out, maybe. The eyes were approximately between 10 and 11 feet off the ground, because I could roughly tell where he was at, and, sitting in the chair and doing my replay of it the next day, sitting in the chair and about the same exact spot where I saw it. There was a tree. Well, there are a lot of trees up there, it's forest, but a tree by where he was at, but that he was looking through, because the red was broken up by branches and pine needles, so it wasn't a solid, red eyeball. It was broken up by pine needles and branches, but I could absolutely tell what it was. Like I said, between 10 and 11 feet in the air. And they were probably at least 4 to 5 inches apart. It was it was interesting, to say the least. Some people will say that, they show their eyes red, that shows hostility. There's no hostility there. They just do what they do, and they do it. So I forgot to add that into the video that I shot yesterday out on... Hey, that's my shoelace. It's not a worm. Goofy birds. Yeah, so the video I shot out there on the point, that was 21 minutes or whatever it was. I forgot to add that in there. And, it happens. But the thing that I want to talk about that was really, really, really weird. And this kind of stuff seems to happen over there. So there is somebody over there is a prankster. You know, the last trip we were up there, I think it was my last trip that I was up there, that I got up in the morning to go home for something, and couldn't figure out what the weird noise was on my truck. And turns out that my back cab, you know, because on the Toyota Tundra, the back window on the cab will go down. It was all the way down, and I never put that down. I used to when I didn't have the camper shell on it, but now that I got the camper shell, you know, I just don't put it down unless I'm cleaning windows. But yeah, so I had that window that was down, and you know, just, you know, whatever. This time it was a little stranger. You know, this is some off the wall. This has never happened to me before, and I'm just trying to wrap my head around it of why. Now, being I live so close, I didn't take a lot with me. I knew I was going to be coming home one day in the middle of this trip. Yeah, you know, so I didn't pack a lot of clothes. But what I did pack was a pair of pants, because I went up there wearing shorts. I needed pants for night because it cools off. But a pair of pants. I brought 2 extra pairs of socks. Well, let me back that up. I brought 4 extra pair of socks. I brought 2 pair for my boots and 2 pair for my tennis shoes. You know, the little shorty ankle socks. That's what I wear with my tennis shoes. And so I went through the first pair of shorties, and I went through. Now you're going to peck at my ring. Bop, 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 bop. Goofy bird. Sorry about that. But, you know, so I used 1 pair of my boot socks and 1 pair of my shorty socks. Pair of clean underwear and a long sleeve t-shirt that all was in a plastic grocery bag, your typical Walmart bag. I got the pants out. Everything's still there. Got my long sleeve shirt out. Everything's still there. I came home. Was off the campsite for 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Went back up. Didn't think anything of it. Next morning went to get a pair of clean socks out. Couldn't find them. 2 pairs of socks and a pair of underwear. Vanished. Thought, put everything up on top of my cot in the tent when I left, because there's a chance, you know, it was just barely starting to sprinkle, and you know, just be safe. Throw everything up on the cot. So I thought, well, maybe the socks and underwear came out and is in my sleeping bag. No, not in my sleeping bag, not under my sleeping bag. It was nowhere in there. Well, maybe I'll find it when I tear camp down and empty out the tent. No. 2 pairs of socks and a clean pair of underwear. Poof. No, I didn't leave them at home. I had them up there. Just gone. So you try and figure it out. But yeah, I figured I'd share that with you. So, but next on my agenda is I've got all this debris, all this bark that I've got to get packaged up and taken to the dump. That's it. That's what I've got for the next few days. Anyway, I just wanted to get this video made because the red eye glow was important. It was significant, and couldn't believe that I forgot You know, when I watched the video before I uploaded it, I was like, how did I forget that? Well, I forgot it. You ever forget? Happened to me. And I didn't want to say anything about the socks and that until I knew beyond a shadow of a doubt that they were nowhere in the camp or inside my tent. Nothing. Gone. So somebody's out there running around with a clean pair of socks on their feet. It won't fit. Anyway, so I'm at 10 minutes, so I'll try and get this out before 11 hits. You guys, please, please, please pay close attention to your surroundings. Be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Please, 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 please watch your surroundings. Stay alert. You stay alive. With that being said, I love each and every one of you. Peace out.